Hello everyone. Um, I'm making this video clip because I wanted to address a topic in my own form regarding a situation that I've been hearing a lot about lately. I've seen it in movies. I've seen uh, different things on the internet, on different blogs and forums. I've heard a lot on the radio, and that topic would be, I guess we'll call it the angry black woman. And I wanted to address this issue because, I've been hearing the same thing over and over again. And the type of person I am is when I like to discuss something, when I like to voice my opinion, I always want to get to the root of the problem and give people an option. What are you going to do to change it? And because a lot of people are always talking about, okay, black men are no good, and black men are saying that black women are no good, and, everybody's cheating on each other. Black men are dating outside the race, and, black women don't like that. And, you know, but, it's, and excuse my language, and I'm going to go ahead and let you all know I will be cursing. Um, it's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. Because when are we going to attempt to try to change something instead of just having something to gossip about? Everything I'm hearing is the same thing over and over again. It's regarding uh, just the same stuff over and over again of 2009. Occasionally you'll hear someone bring up the fact that, well, the father was never around when the daughter was younger, and or he never had his father around. But that's not even really part of it. I mean, it's part of it, but it doesn't really count. And what I want to do now is I want to get to the root of the problem, and I can assure you that, you probably have never heard anyone discuss something like this, but I know I haven't. And I'm going to get to the root of the problem here. So, why do black men and why do black women not get along? Why are most households ripped apart? Why are the women taking off, leaving the father, and and the household just broken up? Well, I'm gonna go ahead and address that. The reason why black men and black women are not working is because black men and black women have, for years, it's at least since I've been on this earth, and I'm in my 30s, black men and black women have always put other stuff first before, if they even attempted to put education or peace in the family. Before any of that happens, it was always much more other important things. And this is the main problem. There's no peace, there's no education, there's no love. What there is this: black men and black women have spent their lives entertaining each other. Black men have entertained themselves with drugs, crack, weed, what else? I mean, all type of drugs. Black men have entertained themselves with hip hop music. Black men have entertained themselves with, always having to have the fancy lifestyle. Have black men that focus on, having the big wheels and the big rims, and partying and drinking and smoking and drama, entertainment, and this is the life of the black man. Now, you may say, well, white men do this and other people do this. Well, we're not talking about them. We're talking about us right now. I'm black. I'm speaking on the black man. Okay? The black man has spent his life wanting, black men have done so much bad in front of their kids. There's no chance for a lifestyle of peace between the black man and the black woman. The black man has done so much dirt and just bad things in front of his children. That's just who he is. He's had sex in front of his kids constantly. He's cursed in front of his kids constantly. He's used drugs and weed and he's entertained his children into the hip hop community. A lot of black adults entertain their children right into the hip hop community. Our minds are not focused on what it needs to be focused on. Not only that, a major problem for us black men is that we have spent our lives living off of horrible foods. We have put so much bad stuff in our body that it just completely fucks our brains up. We don't live a healthy lifestyle. We don't exercise on the normal. We drink a lot. We smoke a lot of weed. We do a lot of this. Now, I'm not saying all, but when I say we do this, it's because it's the majority. It's because it's the majority. We are just so focused on women and sex that, some of us do have an education. Some of us do have a good education. Some of us have gone to school and got a degree. But at the same time, we still out in the clubs looking for some pussy. And I'm just being real. And as far as a black woman, let me say this. Same thing. The black woman hasn't been focused on peace and love. You can't blame anybody. You can't blame anybody. You all do the same stuff. You all have been, from jump, have been feeding your kids McDonald's from the age of 2 years old because you don't want to stop off in the market and get something healthy for your kids. You've been feeding your kids all type of grease and just been screwing their system up. Let me start there. This has an effect on children. You all have lived a life of entertainment also. You all have your kids, not only your kids, you're doing it. You're spending your life in front of the music videos, dancing like freaks, looking at the music videos, the hip hop videos, wanting to live the life of the latest, what the female rapper is doing. You want to have the latest clothes. You want to spend your money on shit that's unnecessary. You want to have 1,000 shoes. You want to be, it's just crazy. I'm being real. So it's so much. I could go on and on and on and on and on. But my point is this. The black man and the black woman has so much focus on having fun and entertainment that there is no room for the black man and the black woman to work together to have a peaceful, happy relationship. We argue about why the black man is doing this wrong, and we argue about why the black woman is doing this wrong while we're in the relationship. It's just so many distractions. You argue about money. You argue about where who was. You argue about what they was doing with who. There's so many distractions. You live a life, and you know what? I don't care how much money you have. It's not about how much money you have. It's what you're doing with that money. I don't care how much money you have. I don't care. When I say education, I don't just mean a degree. I mean educating your family with a